to go. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Whoops, pardon me. Thank you.
Call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood. Barbara Hebert.
Here.
Charles Costick.
Here.
Dana Isabella.
Here.
James Coffey.
Here.
And I, Katie Felucci, is present.
Resolution 189, accept the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of July 6th of 2023 and July 13th of 2023 be accepted and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Is there anyone seeking to provide public comment this evening? Seeing none, moving forward. Resolution 190, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 9A-23 for $610,634.41, abstract 9A-23 prepays for the amount of $8,472,029.47 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstracts.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 191, monthly department reports.
Resolved to receive and place on file monthly department head reports for buildings and grounds for July of 2023, also for July of 2023, codes and zoning, the dog control officer, highway superintendent, parks and recreation, supervisor's financial report, the town clerk, water and wastewater department, and as well as the planning and community development for July and August of 2023.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 192, Highway Department request to purchase Pro Series Shore Trace equipment trailer.
Whereas the highway department needs an equipment trailer to replace an existing trailer that recently failed its New York State inspection. And whereas procedures for purchase of commodities, equipment, or goods and contract values requires the town to solicit price quotes for amounts in excess of $5,000. And whereas the highway department obtained 4 quotes and is requesting permission to purchase an equipment trailer, therefore be it resolved that the purchase of a Pro Series SureTrack equipment trailer be awarded to A+ Auto Care Inc. in Governor, New York, in the amount of $14,300. Be approved, and it is further resolved that said purchase be made payable from the 2023 highway equipment capital outlay as stated here, budget, and that a copy of this resolution be given to the highway superintendent and the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Isabella, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 193, proclamation and recognition of the 25th commemoration of the Battle of Plattsburgh.
Whereas on this distinguished day, we gather to honor and commemorate a pivotal event in our shared history, the anniversary of the Battle of Plattsburgh, a tale woven deeply into both the town and the city of Plattsburgh. And whereas on this occasion as we gather, we are reminded of the events that unfolded throughout September 6th through the 11th of 1814 upon the shores of Lake Champlain, where our forebears showcased unparalleled resilience and valor. This battle of significant importance in the War of 1812 will forever serve as a reminder of the North Country's indomitable spirit and the sacrifices made to defend our cherished homeland. And whereas this week's array of events seeks to enlighten, involve, and pay tribute to the Battle of Plattsburgh's enduring legacy, a glimpse of our illustrious past, and whereas the anniversary of the Battle of Plattsburgh upon us, let it serve as a poignant moment to reminisce, ponder, and reaffirm our allegiance to the values that sculpt our magnificent nation. May the bravery and dedication of those preceding us remain etched in our hearts, propelling us forward in all our pursuits. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the town board of the town of Plattsburgh, along with our residents, come together in unity and spirit to celebrate the 25th commemoration of the Battle of Plattsburgh. We express our gratitude for all the volunteers that have shown unwavering dedication, commitment to providing a platform for citizens and visitors alike to engage in educational, cultural, and reflective activities. that pay homage to the significance of this historic event. To all those involved in the continued celebration and remembrance, we thank you.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Isabella, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. I just want to provide a couple of quick commentaries on this. I presented this because it's an honorary. We adopted in our minutes just so it's in the books at Riverside Cemetery tonight. And you know, there's a saying, how we recognize the dead is a reflection on us, the living. And I really commend this group. For 25 years consistently, obviously the Battle of Plattsburgh dates much longer than this. But I wanted to share just a quick little footnote. Every year I always enjoy chatting with people and finding like how far they come, right? And tonight I met a person from Texas, I met a person from Tennessee, and they're part of one of the general societies. But as I told them tonight, I'm going to take a moment to brag about my father-in-law and how often does that happen, right? That we can sometimes do that. But he was originally born in the country of Malta, and he has two of his family members visiting, and they drove up tonight from Long Island because they heard about the Battle of Plattsburgh and found it so interesting that they're going to spend the next 2 days in Plattsburgh with us, going to some of the events. So I think they win the award of furthest.
Yeah.
But you know, I was telling them, and you know, that each year we have people coming, and you know, it's because of volunteers that care enough about our history to do that. So, anyways, I digress. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Does carry. Resolution 194, request to attend New York Upstate Chapter of the APA Conference.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh Planning and Community Development Department staff are required to maintain professional training and development, and whereas it is in the best interest of the town planning and community development department to update technical knowledge and new regulation information regarding comprehensive planning, zoning, complete street, solar energy, case law, subdivision, and site plan reviews. Now therefore be it resolved that Trevor Cole be allowed to attend the New York's Upstate Chapter American Planning Association Annual Conference held on September 15th, 2023 in Syracuse, New York. And be it further resolved that $349 for lodging, $60 for parking, meals, and $50 for registration be charged to the Planning Community Development Budget. Account number is stated here. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Finance Manager and Planning and Community Development Department Head.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Thank you. Resolution 195, bank accounts.
Whereas in order to consolidate bank accounts to gain efficiencies and reduce costs, the Finance Manager requests the closing of 6 bank accounts listed below and open 1 new account in TD Bank. Therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh authorize the supervisor to close the following accounts as stated here. And be it further resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized to open a new bank account at TD Bank. And it is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Finance Manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Thank you. Resolution 196, disposal of obsolete equipment.
Whereas it has been determined that the computer's equipment listed below is obsolete and no longer needed, and we have a nice list here. Whereas the computer equipment will be turned over to the Buildings and Grounds Department for the proper disposal. Therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the disposal of said computers and equipment, and is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Finance Manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Resolution carries. Resolution 197, publish a request for proposals and RFP to intend for professional marketing branding services.
Whereas the town recognizes its identity and role as a thriving hub of economic activity in the North Country. And whereas the town is actively marketing itself as an ideal location to site commercial, residential, industrial development, and whereas the town has identified the need to create an identifiable brand that represents the town of Plattsburgh that can be used in our digital and print marketing collateral, as well as email, letterhead, business cards, and other visual content. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh is seeking proposals from qualified New York State marketing and branding firms to provide professional branding services to the town of Plattsburgh. Whereas respondents should be familiar with the scope of services outlined in the town of Plattsburgh's request for proposals for such services. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh will rank the responses received on an evaluation and certification that the firm provides services to municipal clients, technical skills, experience, and reference information. The town of Plattsburgh reserves the right to reject any or all proposals and to conduct interviews at its sole discretion. Responses must be submitted electronically in PDF form to the Planning and Community Development Department. Email is stated here, and the town clerk, the email is stated here, with a subject title, Professional Branding Services, and received by 12 p.m. by October 11 of 2023. Additional information regarding the request for proposals may be obtained by contacting the Town of Plattsburgh Planning and Community Development Department. Phone number is stated here during business hours, Monday through Friday. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Plattsburgh does hereby authorize the supervisor to solicit and receive proposals for professional marketing and branding services, and that the town clerk shall post notice on the town clerk's bulletin board and post on the town's website. And it is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Town Planning and Community Development and the town clerk.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution is carried. Resolution 198, Facility Assessment Upgrade Schematic Design Proposal, AEDA.
Whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Town Hall is an important public facility, asset, and resource, and whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Town Hall facility access is in need of assessment and design for possible upgrades. And whereas the Town of Plattsburgh has a 2-year contract with AEDA located at 1246 State Route 3, Plattsburgh, New York, and whereas AEDA has provided an adequate scope of services and lump sum quote for approximately $10,000. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board, upon approval and recommendation of the town attorney, does hereby accept the proposal and scope of services as submitted by AEDA in the letter dated August 28, 2023. It is further resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to execute the agreements for said professional consulting services, and be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and planning department head.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Bieber, Isabella. Wow, coming in hot on that. I would just acknowledge that one of the primary elements is to evaluate the town hall north and south entry vestibules for accessibility improvements. So,
Yeah, that was
It-
drawn up.
Safety committee?
Well, safety and idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So,
yeah.
Cross function.
Any further discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 199, 3% site plan return deposit for Goyer Family Farm, Family Housing Site Plan 2020. Excuse me.
Whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Planning Board has reviewed and approved all requirements for the Courier Multifamily Housing Site Plan 2020, and whereas the Planning and Community Development Department has coordinated an inspection of said project and reports all requirements have been met and completed. Now therefore be it resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to release the said deposit in the amount of $1,287.90 plus accrued interest to date. And it is further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be forwarded by the Planning and Community Development Department Secretary with the return of deposit to Chad Hoyer.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, second.
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 200, advertisement for the 2023 budget work session.
Whereas each year, as a part of the budget process, the town board meets to discuss budgets with the town department to determine current issues, future needs, and program goals that will require funding in the new budget. And whereas it is important that the community has opportunity to observe the budget process and learn about department needs and goals. Therefore be it resolved that the town board will hold budget work session on October 14, 2023 to be scheduled between the hours of 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Town Hall Complex, 151 Baker Road. And be it further resolved that the town clerk publish this announcement in the official newspaper for the town of Plattsburgh, the Press Republican, and have a copy posted on the clerk's bulletin board, and a copy be posted also on the town's website.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, any discussion?
This exercise is proven to be very beneficial, having it on Saturdays.
Yep.
Gets us all together, we don't have to coordinate too much scheduling, and our department heads are there to all at once, so.
Yeah, it used to be a 4-day process,
Mhm.
and you can also see the themes between the departments where there's interaction and stuff like that. So, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 201, August 2023 budget amendment.
Whereas the town may need to amend the 2023 budget to reflect changes in revenues and expenditures during the year, and whereas the budget amendments will be offset from existing fund balance or additional revenues, therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh authorize the following budget amendment as attached, and be it further that resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, second.
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Thank you. Resolution 202, salt purchase order for 2023-2024.
Resolved to receive and place on file a letter dated August 31st of 2023 from Greg Burnell, Highway Superintendent, requesting permission to purchase 2,800 tons of highway road salt for use by the town of Plattsburgh Highway Department through Clinton County in the amount of $339,372. And it is further resolved that the town board does hereby grant permission to Greg Burnell to order said salt, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to sign any related documents required for said purchase. And it is further resolved that payment for said purchase be made payable from the 23-24 highway budget accounts, as stated here, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and highway superintendent.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Isabella, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion?
I wasn't able to check, so maybe the liaison or Supervisor Cashman, is this a reduction in price versus previous year?
There is, I don't have last year's. This purchase will be contracted to Compass Minerals at the price of $85.49 per ton, and it is my belief it is a slight reduction.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, but every dollar counts,
Yeah.
every penny counts. So.
Well, and with our new plows, we're hoping that this year you'll be able to see an even more reduction in the amount of salt we
Okay.
use. And it's interesting to note that the salt report is out, not for us,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
for the region, and I started reading it today. It's fascinating, and I'm glad we're kind of a part of that.
Nothing further. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 203, settlement agreement between the town and the city of Plattsburgh.
Whereas the city of Plattsburgh and the town of Plattsburgh entered into a sewer service agreement on the 19th day of October of 2006. And whereas the agreement commenced January 1st of 2007 and has been termination date of December 31st of 2039. And whereas during the past year, disputes have arisen between the town and the city regarding said contract. And whereas pursuant to the agreement, a mediation conference was held on August 8th of 2023, during which the parties orally agreed to draft a document outlining the steps the parties could take to resolve their current dispute. And whereas the town and city have developed a settlement agreement, a copy of which is attached and made a part hereof. And whereas one of the purposes of the settlement agreement is to draft and adopt an addendum to the sewer service agreement to memorialize longer-term solutions. And whereas until an addendum is agreed to by the parties, the sewer service agreement shall remain in full force and effect. And whereas settlement agreement has been reviewed by Trevor Cole, Senior Planner of the Planning and Community Development Department, Scott Stoddard, Director of the Water and Wastewater Department, and whereas James Coffey, the town attorney, has reviewed the agreement and recommends its adoption by the town, and that he believes that it is in the best interest of the town. Now therefore be it resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized to sign the agreement and any related documents on behalf of the town.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Oh, then again.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Second.
Ooh, constant. Any discussion?
Thanks to Jim, Supervisor Cashman, Trevor Cole, and Scott Stoddard for
Yeah.
heavy
All
lifting
parties.
and all the consultative updates that you provided. So thank you.
And I think this is a good demonstration of our municipalities having difference, but using the resources within our contractual opportunities of arbitration and mediation to, kind of get to, a path forward without, being in, at arms with one another. So,
Absolutely.
with nothing further, I'm gonna ask for a roll call on this though.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Dana Isabella,
Yes?
Michael Cashman.
Yes, resolution is carried. I know of no need to have an executive session this evening. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Stick, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
We will adjourn tonight's meeting at 6:19 please drive safe, stay dry, and, yeah, enjoy the weekend. Hopefully it's not full of rain, so.